Good morning, everyone. Am I audible? Hello? Yes, ma'am. Okay. We were on the flat slabs. So we will need ISO 56. Let me find out the names. IS code. IS 456. Flat slabs. First problem. Okay, is my screen visible now? Okay, yes. Okay. We were in this problem. So till where we have completed stiffness. Step number about to do the calculation of column strip and middle strip. Okay. This step number 4 is that means completed. We have done this all. Okay. 1% correction was there. Total design moment we had calculated about both the longer direction as well as the shorter directions. Then now comes your column strip, calculation of the column strip and the middle strip. So for that again we have to go to IS code, page number 53. Okay, this page number 53. No, I was page number 51, 52, 53. Okay, this is our page number 53. Here we will go to clause number 31 point, this one. In flat slabs, we will go to this one, 31.1.1. For the purpose of this clause, the following definition shall apply. What is your column strip? It is mentioned you here that column strip means a design strip having a width of 0.25 L2 but not greater than 0.25 L1 on each side of the column center line, where L1 is the span. Okay, in the direction moments are being determined, measured center to center of supports, and L2 is the span transverse to L1, measure center to center of the supports. Okay, so if you go to this, you will see here now, this was your panel. There are four columns are there. These four are your columns. So column strip is what? From the center line of this column, from the center line of this column, you will take a distance of how much? 0.25 L2. This one. You can see here what is a column strip. Column strip means a design strip having a width of 0.25 L2 but not greater than 0.25 L1. That means you have to calculate both of this 0.25 L2 and 0.25 L1. Whichever is smaller will be this distance. That means from the center of the column 0.25 L2 or 0.25 L1 on both the sides, from all the sides. Okay, that will be 0.25 L2. Now for that we have to calculate whether which one is smaller, 0.25 L2 or 0.25 L1. So you see here in the longer span, if we calculate along this, if the longest span we calculate, what happens here? 0.25 L2 is how much? I said you already that when we check for the, when we consider the longer direction, then this is your L1 and this is your L2. The transverse one is your L2. Okay, and this is the width when if you are taking your longer direction. Considering your longer direction, you are finding everything. So now in the along the longer direction, what will be your 0.25 L2 now? L2 will be this center to center distance transverse to your longer direction, this distance, and this distance is known to us 4.5. In our question it is given this length, so this longer direction 6 meter, this is 4.5 meter. So 0.25 L2 is how much now? 2.25 from both the sides, right? So on both the sides, this side and this side, so 2250 mm. And what is 0.25 L1? 0.25 into L1. L1 is the, since we are considering the longer direction, so L1 is this one, 0.25 L1. So what we got is 300 mm. This one, 0.25 L2, this distance from the center, 0.25 L2, that means 1.125, and from this side, from center to center, it is 1.125. Also this side and this side. In a column strip, all the sides of a column strips are same. That means the distance of the column strip from the center of the column is same. Okay, if this is 2250, that means we have to consider the smaller of these two. So this was 0.25 L1 was 3000 mm and 0.25 L2 is 2250. So we have to consider smaller of these two, 0.25 L2 and 0.25 L1. So we are going to, our column strip will be 2250. Okay. Now when we know this is our column strip, width of the column strip 2250, that means what? Now we can find out the width of the column strip 2250. We already know width of the middle strip. Now what is your middle strip? In your IS code, all the definitions are also here, like What is your middle strip? Middle strip means a design strip bounded on each side of its opposite sides by the column strip. That means between the column strips you will have your middle strips. This one. See here, these are your middle strips. Okay. These are your middle strips. These are your column strips. Between the two column strips, these are your middle strips. Okay. So, what is your now width of the column strip? We know now from this we got smaller of these two, 2250. Now, width of the middle strip along the long direction, around this direction, what is your width of the middle strip? This one, that means this is your middle strip. This one is your middle strip. So, what is your this width, this distance? We got our width of the column strip to be how much? Width of the column strip, that means this distance. This one is your width of the column strip, which we got to be 2250. And now when we have to calculate what is your middle strip, width of the middle strip, that means this is your middle strip, this is also a middle strip, all those. Now this distance will be how much? This one, this distance, if I take this line, this distance, middle strip width will be how much? We have to calculate this. So if you see, or I can go down now because I have used this. So width of the middle strip will be how much? This was how much? 4500. This distance from the center of the column to this center of the column, we know this was 4.5 meter, and we also know this distance now of the column strip, 2250. So half of 2250 is how much? 1125. So from the center, this one we know 4.5. Now, so 4.5, if we subtract from this 4.5, this distance from here to here, this one, if we subtract this distance and this distance, we will get how much? This distance will be determined, this distance. So that means from 4.5, that means 4500, if we subtract here, this one will be how much? 4500 minus this one. Actually, it will be 1125 minus 1125, right? Because this is 1125 from here to here, it is 1125, and from here to here, it is 1125, half of this 2250. Or you can do also in this way, 4500 minus, you can do directly this full 2250. So what you will get here, that will come to be, if you calculate, this will come to be 2250 mm. Okay, so our width of the middle strip is how much? Now we got 2250. Okay, 4500 minus 2250 will be your 2250. So we got our width of the middle strip along the longer direction. You see here now, if you see this one, 2250 along the longer direction. along the longer direction we got 2250. Width of this column strip and width of the middle strip are same both. Now along the shorter span, if we see, width of the column strip will be how much? Along the, suppose now, along the shorter span, if you see, if I take again the this one, so we got our this to be 2250, this also to be 2250, this column strip to be 2250, this also. So now along the this were along the longer direction, what were your width of the column strip and width of the middle strip and your, yeah, width of the column strip on all the sides. So this distance, this is your middle strip, this is your column strip. So now along the shorter direction, along now this direction, what is your width of the column strip? Now when we are considering this shorter direction, this is our width. So width of the column strip, this where our column strip is always at an equal distance from the center of the column. So if this is 2250, this will also be 2250, 2250, 2250 here also. So now width along the shorter direction, this is your width of the column strip, width of the middle strip is this. So width of the column strip will be same, 2250. So we can write here, this is your width and this is 2250, this distance. This distance is 2250. Okay. Now, what will be the width of the middle strip? This one. This one. What is the width of the middle strip? This one we know from here, from this center to this center of the column. This is how much? Your 6000. 6 meter it was. That means 6000 mm. So now 6000 minus again the same thing. This is your middle strip. So that will be how much? If I write it here, suppose. Okay, so this will be 6000 minus your, we can directly write it to be this one 2250, because from here, from the center, this distance is 1125, we know, because this entire was 2250, half of 2250 is this much, is 1125. This is also 1125, so ultimately it is 2250. So we can directly minus 2250. So from 6.5, if we subtract this, sorry, from 6000, if we subtract this and this, we will get this distance which we require now, which is the width of the middle strip. This one, width of the middle strip along the shorter direction. So what will be your this value now? This will be 3750 mm. Okay, so your middle strip is how much? From 6000 minus 2250, we got our middle strip to be 3750. Okay, this one 2500 middle strip width along the longer direction, 2250, this also 2250, 2250, 2250, 2250, etc. Okay, so these are your 3750s middle strip. Okay, so this was your column strip and middle strips according to your, okay. So middle strip also we know now, middle strip means a design strip bounded on each of its opposite sides by the column strips. Okay. Now after this, when we know our middle strips, what is our middle strip, what is our column strips, this was our shorter span, width of the column strip which we have just calculated. Now the This one, the reinforcement along the longer direction. Will come to the reinforcement along the longer direction. So for that again, yeah, before we go to this, see, reinforcement we can directly calculate. We know percentage of steel, you know how to calculate it. Percentage of steel into BD, we know we can directly, we could have done, we already have calculated our design moment also, but we don't do that. Why? Because there are some provisions according to the IS code which we need to follow, and to calculate the reinforcements, how much percentage of reinforcement you require, that to calculate that, now you have to calculate so much. For the negative moment you will have to calculate separately, for the positive moment you have to calculate separately, along the column strip separately, along the middle strip separately. So what I have done, that we can do in this table directly, so that you don't have to just go behind and check the values, etc. So in a table, if we can calculate all the things, that will be much better. So we will do in a tabular form, our percentage of steel will calculate. So for that we will require what, we will we will just note down the things which we require, like moment along the, now we are calculating along the reinforcement along the longer direction. So along the along the longer direction, what we had, our moment, our effective depth. Now effective depth, we had calculated what, we had directly calculated our design, sorry, the overall depth, which was, we have assumed it to be 200 mm, right? Now what could be our effective depths? So for that we have to do what, for the effective depth you have to assume some of the diameters, then clear, this one, clear cover also you have to assume. Okay, so here if we go, when we were calculating the depths, we had seen, here you see, after we had assumed the overall depth, you can you can find out the effective depth in the second step only, or afterwards also you can assume and you can calculate. We had not assumed, so we can assume now. So okay, so here what we have assumed, we have assumed the bar to be 10 mm diameter, and effective depth we know it is 200. Okay, and the clear cover, if we take it to be 20 mm, suppose 10 mm with a clear cover. Okay, these are the assumptions, you can take your way. So suppose in this problem, particular question, we have assumed the diameter of the bar to be 10 mm with a clear cover of 20 mm. So the effective depth we will get, because we know the overall depth d. Okay, so from the overall depth, if we subtract our clear cover and the half of the diameter, we will get our effective depth, right? So which is 175 mm. Okay, and along the shorter direction, what we do, whatever is our this thing, the effective depth along the longer direction, we will keep a bit smaller than the uh, longer direction. So along the longer direction, our depth was 175 mm, but along the shorter direction, we will subtract it with 10 mm of this one, the diameter. Okay, a bit less you should take for the effective depth for your shorter direction. Okay, so we have our longer direction 175, shorter direction 165 effective depth. Okay, now if we see, we can place the values again there. This one, this one. So you see here, d for the longer direction, we had calculated how much, we had calculated it to be 175, this one, 175. Then our column strip along the longer direction was 2250. We had calculated just now. Along the longer direction, width of the column strip is 2250. Middle strip Width is how much? 2250 along the longer direction. Okay, so now we can find out we have to calculate for the column strip the reinforcement along negative moment, positive moment, middle strip, negative moment, positive moment. You have to calculate the amount of reinforcements required. So what is your, now if we see this calculation, what is our design ultimate moment here for the column strip with this moment? What we have, 0.65 into, this was our moment along the longer direction, our moment which we had calculated in our third or fourth step, it was 264.6. Okay, but from where these two numbers or percentages has come? So for that again you have to go to page number, this one 55, clause number 31.4.3.2, page number, this one, page number 55. Here you see negative and positive moments, clause number 31.4.3. The negative design moment shall be calculated at the face of the rectangle. Okay, not this one, 31.4.3.2. In the interior span, the total design moment MO, it was MO, our design moment which we had calculated was MO. Now we are finding MU. Okay, so what is the MU? MU is an interior upon the total design moment. MO shall be distributed in the following proportion. Negative, for the negative design moment, we will have what? For the negative design moment, 0.65 percentage, and for positive design moment, 0.35. So that's why for the column strip, for the negative moment, the moment which is to be distributed, this moment is to be distributed, 65% is to be distributed for the negative design moments. Okay, for negative design moments, your design moment shall be distributed, 65% of design moment shall be distributed, which is, that's why we have multiplied this 0.65. Okay, now what is your 0.75? 0.75, why we have multiplied here? It is in clause number, page number 57. See here in page number 57, 31.5.1 clause, distribution of the bending moment across the panel strip. For the column strip, negative moment at an interior support, what is there? At an interior support, the column strip shall be designed to resist 75% of the total negative moment in the panel at that support. That means the column strip shall be designed such that it resists 75% of the total negative moment in the panel as a support. That's why we have multiplied this 75% such that this much is to be resisted. Okay. So designed to resist 75% of the total negative moment. From the total negative moment which will be developed, 75% is to be resisted. That's why we have multiplied. So we got our total negative moment this much. Now for positive moment along the for the column strip and the positive moment along this, what is our moment? Now again we'll go to page number 55 here, this one. For the positive design moment, we have how much? 0.35. This much total design moment amount shall be distributed in this much. 35% should be distributed. So for the positive moment, 35% of the moment is to be distributed, and our this 0.60 is what? This one again in page number 57. If you come, this one. 31.5.5.3 column strip positive moment for each span. For each span, the column strip shall be designed to resist 60% of the total positive moment in the panel. So your this positive moment, okay, the column strip shall be designed in such that it resists this 60% of the positive total positive moment in the panel. So this one, so this is 0.60 is multiplied here with the moment for the column strip for the longer direction, whatever moment we got. So this is our total positive moment. Now what is our negative moment? Sorry, for the middle strip again, what we have to calculate for the middle strip along the longer direction, we know it is same 2250, but for the middle strip negative moment, we know this thing 65% is to be distributed for the negative moment, so it is 65. Then we have multiplied our moment along the same moment will be there along the longer direction, since we're calculating along the longer direction. Our this moment will be same. Now minus 128.9, this one, this which we have calculated 128.99, we have subtracted this because already we have calculated our moment, negative moment, which our we have designed our column strips as that it will resist 75% of the total negative moment. So already since we have uh, calculated this thing 0.75, the means 75% which is to be resisted we have calculated, so we don't need to provide that reinforcement again for the resisting this much percentage. So that's why we have subtracted here on the middle strip, we have subtracted this total moment which we have according to the IS provision. 65% is to be distributed and 75% is to be it can resist. This your column strip can resist, we have already calculated, so we don't need to again provide this reinforcement. So we have subtracted this 128.128.99 from the middle strip negative moment. Now for the similarly for the positive moment, again we know it is, since here we already know for positive moment 35 is to be distributed 35, so that's why 0.35, 0.60, because not 0.60 here already, since similarly here again we'll multiply with our this moment along the longer direction which we had calculated, this one, and we have subtracted why this 55.56, because we for the positive moment allow for the this column strip positive moment we have already resisted, given the reinforce we will be giving this much resistance, so and after that we'll get this much moment positive moment, so we will minus this, will not calculate twice, that means 60% we are not going to give the reinforcement twice for resisting, okay, positive moment. So this much is subtracted since we have already calculated here for 60%. So we got our moment to be this much. Now when we come to the percentage of steel, this is PT, okay, percentage of steel. It's not BT, PT, percentage of steel. So there is a formula for finding out the percentage of steel here. It is, which is 50 into, you will get FCK by FY into 1 minus 4.6 MU, this one, by FCK BD square. So these things we already know. FCK is given to us in our question, FY is given to us in our question, mu we have calculated. For negative moment, column strip negative moment, we will have some mu. For column strip positive moment, we will have some mu. And again FCK BD square. We know the depth, we have already calculated this depth we had already calculated for the longer direction, so this will be that value. B we know, since along the longer direction we are calculating, so our B will be how much? Our B will be 4500, we know. Okay, so for putting all the values here, you will get the percentage of steel for column strip for negative moment, for positive moment, for negative moment middle strip, for the middle strip positive moment. Okay, now total AST, how you're going to find the area of steel required is this percentage of steel into your BD. Yes or no? So we know this percentage of steel 0.59, this one. B into D, B